Looking down at the Persian rug that ran the length of the hallway to Club Tahoe's ballroom, Bran Cade shook his head at the turn life had taken. No way could he have predicted that he and his brothers would still be running Club Tahoe after their father had passed. Yet here they were, celebrating the first anniversary of taking over the esteemed resort they'd inherited, and had never wanted. Deep in thought, Bran didn't notice someone coming from the opposite direction, not until he nearly ran into the woman he'd been avoiding for months. Ireland's arms went up dramatically as though to catch herself.
"Oh, Bran, I'm so sorry I wasn't looking where I was going."
Unless she'd been looking down too, no one was that blind. She wore a long navy gown that accented her porcelain skin. Against his will, Bran's gaze dipped. Ireland's red hair fell in waves across her forehead and neck and grazed the edges of her breasts that must have filled a push-up bra to maximum capacity and currently threatened to fall out of her dress. Bran's brothers liked to call him a monk, but he was a man. He looked. He also knew fake boobs when he saw them. Ireland was the type of woman Bran had avoided for over 10 years. Fast, seductive, beautiful. He had a weakness when it came to sexy, beautiful women. No problem. Bran moved to walk past Ireland, and her hand fell lightly on his arm. She'd been sending him looks ever since they'd met, and he wanted none of it. Bran pulled his arm away.
"Have I done something to offend you?"
She sounded hurt. Sure, he'd hurt her. Her pride, that was. No way a woman as attractive as Ireland had suffered a day in her life. She'd take his rejection and move on to the next guy. No. He strode away, but not before he caught genuine pain in her eyes. So maybe some of the emotion had been real. It didn't matter. Bran entered the celebration at the end of the hallway, glancing around distractedly. Whether he'd hurt Ireland or not, brushing her off wasn't easy. His brothers thought he didn't date. They were wrong. He liked women as much as his hound dog brothers. He simply chose different women. He didn't date the ladies who came on to him at bars, and he didn't date flashy, beautiful women. The end.
Thanks to a hard nudge from her cousin Callie, Ireland nearly slipped off the wooden stool of the pizza joint. Callie lifted her chin toward a table across the way. "Check out who's here." Ireland grabbed glasses from her purse and slipped them on, and promptly pulled them off, shoving them back in her bag. She continued to peel the edges of her napkin. "I've met the Cade brothers a half-dozen times. I know who they are." Callie blinked at Ireland's purse. "But you didn't see them, did you? When I said you should try going without your glasses, I thought you'd wear contacts. You're going to get yourself killed without them." "My new contacts irritate my eyes, and it's not like I drive without my glasses." Callie didn't look convinced. "You ever think about surgery?" Ireland frowned. "Do you want someone cutting into your eyeball?" Callie scrunched her nose. "Exactly," Ireland said. "When I muster the nerve to have my eyes lasered, I'll let you know. Besides, I can't afford it right now." "Well, in the meantime, at least put your darn glasses back on because 2 single Cades are in the house and they're hot. I think you should go for one of them." Ireland rolled her nearsighted eyes. She didn't need to see clearly. She was well aware of the strapping Cade brothers. "I appreciate you wanting to help me find dates while I'm in Lake Tahoe because you found Jag in this town and he's, well, Jager, but I don't have the same luck you do. Besides, I want a relationship to happen naturally, like things did for you and Jag." A look crossed Callie's eyes. "I wouldn't say things began smoothly with Jag, but we figured things out. And yes, my lover is incredible." She waggled her eyebrows. Ireland pinched the bridge of her nose. "Too much information, Callie." Callie nudged Ireland in the shoulder again. "Speaking of my hot fiancé, he's friends with the Cades. They're good guys. You should give one of them a chance. Your let-it-happen-naturally approach sucks. You haven't gone on a date since you arrived." Ireland frowned. I've spent the last half a dozen years around socially inept men while working my tail off. Dating someone isn't a top priority. Not that I don't find men attractive from time to time.